Palm Springs Lanes. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. We'll start in the handicap division, where we have Kyle Andrews climbing the ladder and taking on top seed Harley Sweigart for the handicap crown. Kyle, a one-time winner, while Harley's won twice on our tour. Both rocking the JBT dye sub shirts from K&K, so we're like getting that on camera. And Kyle likes getting that on camera as he flushes all 10 in the pit in the third frame for his first strike of the title match. He's getting 10 pins of handicap 2. Harley's going to have to win by 10 to tie and 11 to win. And Kyle has been clutch in the late frames. He has struck in the 9th and 10th frame of every match in this stepladder, which forced his opponent to at least strike in their 10th frame. None of them have been able to do it, obviously, because here he is bowling for the title. He opened in his first, spared in his second, and comes back here with a flush double. Nice job. 2 perfect frames there from Kyle. Let's see if Harley has the answer here. Righty versus lefty. Harley rocking the main event shirt. Those came out awful darn sharp. I really like those. K&K embroidery can make just about any picture you want into a shirt these days. It's really cool. And an equally beautiful shot right there as he bounces back with a double of his own. Yes, happy birthday, Rance. We're all very proud of you. Harley went spare his first 2 frames, so he's leading in the match again by a little over 10. And given those 10, so we're virtually even. Harley had a heck of a day. It looked like it was going to be Brooke Martinez and absolutely nobody else today, but Harley was lurking right behind and then eventually caught Brooke and didn't look back from there. He saws that rack around. Brooke led the first 4 games. She was over plus 200 for her first 3. And then Harley took over and led the last 4 games after that. Grand Central Station coming by us here. Holy cow. Kyle, the basic down and in form, entered at a 169 average today, was plus 88 after 5, got up to plus 159 after 8, which was just enough to sneak into the top 5 today as the 5th seed. Medium scoring pattern today in handicap, even though Scratch tore it up. The handicap cut was plus 16, which is pretty ordinary.
When do you upload your videos?
This literally plugs right into the laptop and then it uploads to YouTube.
Is this title match?
This is title match.
Because my computer has this thing called Thunderbolt in it,
Uh-huh.
and it, like, you don't have to press them, and it uploads them like 12 times faster.
Nice.
Oh,
Almost gets the washout. I'm probably using completely outdated software, but at this point I'm completely outdated software, so, you know, it gets there. Easy to find on YouTube. Type in JBT and whatever bowling center you want to look for, or whatever bowler you want to look for. Usually that's me getting home. It's part of the problem. Oh, those ancient ones? Yeah, those ones are not good. Hey, there we go, tripping the floor. One of a bowler's best friends, tripping out those high hits. So recovers nicely off that washout, but here's Sweigart working on 3 in a row. Told him he caught Brooke in round 4, led after 5 at plus 225, and led after 8 and an even plus 300. And it's too bad that this isn't the old videotape days, because he would have been saving me a lot of videotape as he bowls fast. Those pins fall down fast right now as he's got a 4-bagger. Low game today of 190, that was game 8 on his 181 entering average, so he tore him up all day today with a high game of 267. He might have a decision to make tomorrow once we do these averages overnight, but he'll worry about that later on. Right now he wants to notch one more victory here. See, he's got all the basic good fundamentals of a left-hander. Pretty high backswing, really nice knee bend at the end, and shreds that rack. Baby. Absolutely shreds that rack. Pop to my left, love that one, as he should. Kyle got by some other guy named Kennison Andrews in the last match in an all-Andrews twin brother semifinal. That's the second time they've had to bowl a stepladder match against each other. Beautiful shot right back at him here. We've seen a lot of this all day long today. And then Megan Carlson in round 2, and Kyle started by beating Brooke Martinez in round 1. Brooke got her vengeance over there against the ladies, though, defeating Marina Stever for the day's women's series title. And that's Brooke's 3rd, so she's now in the girls' TPC this July. You got to win 3 times to get in it. Good turnout here. First time we've ever been to this center for a JBT. Nice 28 laner in Cathedral City, which is the city just to the east of Palm Springs. Big shot here for Anders. Will it trip this time? No, it won't. High last time tripped out the 4 and the 7. This time the high hit doesn't trip out the 4. It'll be at 133 through 7 if he can spare it, and that's going to be trailing by a lot. As that's a 193 pace, and Sweigart already in the 230s with his 5-bagger. Can't give away the spares though. Stay with it. You never know what Harley's going to do. He has a spare. Both these guys, product of the Mark Baker coaching cartel. Mark, a great PBA champ, and now a wonderful, wonderful coach as well, and a big supporter of our tour. So you can see it paying dividends for both of these players. And boy, is it ever paying dividends right now for Harley's. That
Who's
ball
thirsty? I could go for a 60.
just looks perfect. Hey, we got color commentary over here to our left too. Look at this. You're supposed to cheer for your kids,
That's
right? There's nothing wrong with that. More internal cheering for Harley's mom. Right now, at least. I've seen her burst out before. This is for 7 in a row on a title.
Alright, baby, you got that.
I've never seen him throw the ball this good. It's really, really improved from the last time. Go back and watch the old tape, even though it was a winning tape the last time he was on. That's a much better ball roll that he has right now. If he does have to or does decide to move up to scratch, that's a ball that can compete in the scratch division right there. I really like what I see out of him. Cross lane, harder and straighter, or whoops, and 2 harder and straighter at the 7. Well, let's see here. The miss that puts him at 216 through 9. Anders can strike out for 213, getting 10. So if he strikes all the way out, Harley would need 8 pins on 2 balls. So it's still looking really good for Sweigart here. He struck out in the 9th, 10th every time before. And there's part 1 again.
Like last game.
All you can do is bowl your own game, and you never know what'll happen. But it's dire straits right now for Anders. The Anders family won the Ebonite bowling ball raffle today, as they have many times before. They get a lot of raffle tickets. I don't think that's news to anybody who follows our tour, but it also pays off for them. The more you get in, the more you get back. Has to have it to stay alive. Yeah, he does. Boy, if somehow Kyle can just convince Kyle that frames 1 through 8 are the same as frames 9 through 10, he'd average about 280, because he's been perfect in these frames. And 4 out of 5 strikes down the stretch here. Just that ill-timed 4-pin in the 8th might make the eventual difference in this game. Still has to have this one to stay alive. Good ball. Bam it indeed. Well, win or lose, an excellent finish for Kyle, and an excellent job winning these first 3 matches. And if you're Harley, forget that your opponent is still that far behind. Go there and throw your best shot in the 10th frame, regardless of the situation. There are some that would say hard and straight down the middle when you need 8. I don't think so on house. When you're comfortable and relaxed, and it's not going to matter anyway now, as he whiffs on that one. And now, Harley needs 4 on 2 balls, yes.
Can I win?
Well, that count's gonna put the nail in the coffin, but an excellent job from Kyle. Harley's just got to stay behind the foul line here. 209 scratch for Kyle. And title number 3 for Sweigart.
Yay!
As anybody who bowls know, it can be hard when you're the top seed sometimes, that even though you already essentially won the tournament twice, you've got to go out there and bowl 1 more game and win the title again. You have to sit around for an hour, getting a little cold. Harley is completely unperturbed by that, as you can possibly be, as he's coming out and throwing a 230 scratch to earn title number 3.
That's nice.
236 with the balance. Great job out of both players. We got the scratch division coming up next after this. Nice match, guys.
Game.
Champ, 3-3.